Hello and welcome back. This is the Afro-Humanist. You're absolutely welcome. If you're not subscribed, please do not fail to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. So you're welcome to my channel. Some of you who might know already that I walked away from Christianity for very good reasons. And the video you're about to watch is just some of the reasons why I would choose to walk away from this religion. The things that they believe in Christianity, some of the things they believe are very problematic. And this person who you're about to listen to, John Lee, I've heard a few conversations he's been involved in on Clubhouse. And let's just say, whatever God that John Lee worships, I want nothing to do with that God or that religion, because it is not only vile, but it is cruel and wicked. Now, when this video, or rather when this conversation was going on, I was in the chat. I was not engaged in the conversation, but I was listening. And I, oh, I, I, I was just very upset by what I was hearing. And so when Oz from Tang decided to do this reaction, I thought, yes, he couldn't have said it any better. He said it better than I would have. And thank you, Oz, for saying it as it is. And also, Tom Rabbit, thank you for the content that you keep putting out there, especially of John Lee. He's such a vile human. His beliefs are dangerous. And that brings me to the point of the what happened in Texas with those children losing their lives. Words cannot begin to express the the horror, the feelings that the families have to go through, the children and the two teachers who lost their lives. Can you imagine getting your child ready for school? They're in the four walls of school, the place where you imagine that they would be the safest, only for them to lose their lives while they're in school. Why? Because an 18-year-old just cannot manage his emotions. An 18-year-old just is running riot on the streets. And some Christian thinks that this is God's plan and this is God's doing. And just the insensitivity in Christianity, just absolutely crazy. So let's hear us have a go at this.
Because God permits it. It's okay because God allows it. And if God says so, then fuck it. Ding. Another one.
Now, bear in mind, guys, John Lee, who is being talked about here, he's in the chat. And John Lee comments, I am okay with what God permits. John Lee, he believes that that violent act, God permitted it. And John Lee is okay. This Christian, John Lee, is okay with it.
For the good guys, it's laziness. Because then you don't actually have to take a hard stance. You don't have to stand up against the bullshit. You don't have to stand up against the actual rapists. You don't have to stand up against the actual child molesters. You don't have to stand up against the ones that jump into a school and annihilate 19, 20, 22, 23 lives. You don't have to do that. Why? Because you're a coward. You're a coward and you hide behind your God and you hide behind your faith and say, oops, sorry, y'all. God allowed it. So I'm cool. Fuck that. And for you, fuck you if you align with that.
Tell them, Oz.
She's the giver and taker of life. So you're saying that did he move the bullets so they didn't hit vital organs, or did he miraculously heal the ones that were shot in the heart?
Either, irrespective of how it's
Oh,
done.
you don't know
If a
how.
child
Okay.
survives,
Oh,
then
it's just
They
magic.
survived because
It's just
probably
magic.
the bullets
did
missed
not take
vital
lives.
organs, right? I mean, you know how gunshots work, right?
You're asking the way. It's not even that complicated. If
Oh,
Well,
my
just
it's
tell me then.
complicated enough that you
life
can't
did
explain
not
it.
perish, he did not take
Did
their
he move
lives.
the bullets?
My goodness.
Or did he heal them? Which was it? Because that's the only two options.
It's irrelevant. He didn't take their life in both cases.
Well, you
No,
can't
it's not
demonstrate how he
irrelevant.
did it, can you?
We just said it was justified. God was justified in killing them. That's what you said.
In taking lives.
Yeah, by taking lives, he means did he
Same thing.
miraculously heal their gunshot wounds, I think.
You did say kill them, by the way.
I did say in both cases, Hades.
So are you saying that the ones that survived, he did something? What was the action?
The ones that survived, he did not take their lives.
Yeah, and how? What was the action?
Does it? I mean, I don't know why
Because it would be a miracle. It would be a miracle. That's why, right?
156 IQ at work here, folks.
Yeah, it would be a miracle. Either the bullets had to swerve, right, or the guy's arm was knocked, or the the heart was healed up. And if the heart was healed up, I think somebody might have noticed, right?
If it was a case that was an extraordinary
circumstance. Me? Probably it would have had to be the bullets that swerved. That's probably how they had to do it.
Yeah, I don't see anything like swerve bullets.
Think about this. Think about this. This is how disgusting this is.
It is absolutely
This is how
disgusting.
disgusting this is. We have people in 2022. John, and it appears, I don't want to assume, but it appears that there's two, maybe three, I don't know, 2 or 3 people in the comment that are, following suit. But we're in 2022. And we still have people in the name of this fucking religion, in the name of this fucking belief, in the name of this goddamn fucking faith that are still willing to endorse, stand behind, promote, condone, and check off on a checklist that it's okay to take human life. Think about this. And yet we want to patty cake this shit, atheists?
No way. No.
Think about what you're listening to right now.
We shouldn't. And Oz, I second everything you're saying. People like John Lee are dangerous individuals. Their rhetoric, these people don't care about atheists. They don't care what happens to you. They feel like they have the right religion. And all of us deserve to burn in hell. They would even laugh at us. They reckon they're going to sit there on Judgment Day. God would say to them, "Welcome, O thou good and faithful servant, into my bosom." While we who are unbelievers will be burning in hell while they're watching and laughing. That's what they want. Such ridiculous people. His children did not deserve to die. And to think that John Lee thinks that he's God, orchestrated this, he's God, somehow had a hand in this. God, why would you want to worship such a God? Why?
Let this shit soak the fuck in. Absorb this. Listen to what you're hearing. Don't just hear it, listen to it. Understand it. You're listening to people condone, approve of, okay, sign off on. The murdering of children. Why? Because it was in God's permissive will. If this doesn't grab your attention, if this does not grab your attention, if this does not grab your attention, I don't even know what to say or what to ask of you. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. It's 2022. And we have people promoting, endorsing, and supporting and signing off on the same barbaric, disgusting, defiling acts that we talk about in the Old Testament.
Oz, this is one of the reasons why I am no longer a Christian. I could not continue to identify with that religion. You only need to open the Bible and look at the kind of deity they worship. A God that will kill just at the drop of a hat, kill you for no reason at all. The story of Uzzah, who was trying to help support the ark, what happened? Slaughtered, just killed by God. What did he do wrong? He was only helping. So, also, there are people who still believe that this is a good religion. It is really sad. Really sad.
The same shit. The same shit. But as atheists, we want to continue to do the patty cake thing and play nice and do the, let's have good conversations and let's play and let's do this. No. These motherfuckers don't care if we die. They don't. Guys, listen. They don't care if we die. They don't care. They do not care if we die. Because it's God's will. Think about it.
Crazy.
They don't care about us. They don't fucking care about us.
Being involved in any of this.
Then can you explain how God decided who would and would not survive a gunshot wound?
Yeah, the way I look at it is where the agent is acting with his gun, aiming at our children.
Yeah.
If it is such the case that he did not hit the child, it's not because the bullets
God made him miss.
bent in space.
God made him miss.
It's because
right?
God didn't allow him to aim properly.
By what mechanism? So the Spirit of God took over the shooter. Is that what happened?
Wait a minute. Help me understand here, John. Are you saying that God...
And listen to the level of stupidity in the argument and the logic. For those that did not die, God did not allow them to aim properly.
It's absolutely crazy.
So that means, therefore, that God did care enough about the other ones dying that he did aim properly. John Lee, fuck you. Fuck you.
Exactly, John Lee.
You are a disgusting, defiled human being. Fuck you. And just like the stream we had where we premiered Seth Andrews' presentation from the online version of Better Life.
So guys, that's it. John Lee and people like himself believe that their God orchestrated the events that happened in Texas. John Lee is okay with his God taking the lives of young children. In 2022, there are people who still think like this, and they believe that for some reason they have the right religion, and you who don't believe, you're going to burn in the eternal lake of fire. Their religion, their God is wicked and evil and should not be worshipped. How can you worship a God that takes the lives of young children and you think that's okay? Spare me. This is just ridiculous. So what I will do, I will put links to the video, the full video. You can go and listen to it on Tom Rabbit's channel. And guys, let me know what your thoughts are about a God that allows for bullets to be aimed properly at the right people to be killed. What kind of God? What kind of God? You see why I can never identify as a Christian ever again. Never. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video.